It's that time of month again, Shebits. Today I'm here to bring you a manga chapter review of Horimiya. We all need a little bit of slice of life romance in our life, and that's exactly what we are getting with this chapter of Horimiya. So, as we all know, Valentine's Day has recently passed, and as always when it comes to a romance, it needs to have some form of Valentine theme. And with this chapter, it is a slight Valentine's themed episode. I mean, it's not straight up Valentine's, but I mean, you can see how it has, you know, Valentine's Day vibes coming from this chapter of Horimiya, because there is chocolate exchanges going on. You have it to where Sakura wants to give chocolate to Toru in this chapter, and that is pretty much the main summary of this chapter, really. I mean, besides the comedy and stuff, the main summary is just to where Sakura wants to give chocolate to Toru, and then the chapter ends because Toru is suspicious if that really is Sakura wanting to give him chocolate, and then, you know, chapter concludes. Now, it's a very simple chapter, but it's a very good chapter from different moments. Like, there's a couple comedy moments, but one moment I do want to point out that was the funniest to me, personally, was the Miyamura and Toru scene, where Miyamura walks in, and you see how Hori's like, stop bullying him, stop bullying Miyamura, and he's acting like all like shy in this. He's like, and he's walking and shit, and when he gets behind a freaking curtain in the classroom, and when you see, like, look, you scared him so bad, he's behind a curtain, and you have it to where he keeps yelling at him. He's like, I'm sorry I threw away your ink on your table, and I'm like, yo, and he's like, why are you doing a random confession, just so forth, so on, one thing led to another, and it was very funny getting to see the interactions between them two when it came to that dialogue. Just the comedy is just so great, and the artwork definitely goes to shine in those areas when it comes to Horimiya's manga, because the artwork, the way it turns into this comedy type mode when, you know, there's some funny things going on, it's so enjoyable. And I wish one day we can actually have a really good anime of Horimiya, because a lot of good, you know, romance series recently have been getting an anime. I mean, look, Shigasu, we had Oh Haru Rod, I mean, we had a bunch of other series from last year, and so to see these great well-known series actually get an anime, I really hope one day Horimiya gets an anime, because there's a lot of good scenes in this series I would love to see animated, and that's my hope for the future of this year, because seriously, Horimiya needs an anime. It really does. Now, moving past that, this chapter, there's not much really I can talk and go in depth with. I mean, there was some awesome little things, especially the Remi logic. Oh, the cheerleader logic right there, the way she was, you know, cheerleading, all like, shake, shake, that was just fucking adorable. Like, to see how these love rivals are working together, it's enjoyable. I mean, you wouldn't expect these love rivals to actually work together that good, usually when it comes to these type of series, and to see that, I like that. I like that a lot. It just shows maturity between these love rivals. And on top of that, just the way Remi was talking about, like, oh, if Toru doesn't like your sweets and all that, and he thinks bad of you now, even though you did not know he dislikes sweets, then that would mean that he's a very shallow person. And do you think that you would want to be with a man that was a shallow person? That right there, that Remi logic, that's just 10 out of 10. That's straight up 10 out of 10. So yeah, that's pretty much the chapter. I mean, there's not much I can really dive into, because it's an incredibly simple chapter. It is. Like, I really just read it, and I mean, hey, it was just a standard slice of life romance chapter. That's just what it was. So tell me your thoughts. I mean, how do you feel about this month's chapter of Horimiya? I was going to say week, by the way. So this should definitely be weekly. I really wish that, you know, Horimiya was a weekly series, but sadly enough, it has to be a monthly. But anyways, chapter, good. Go give it a read if you get to read it. I cannot wait to see chapter 49 next month, so tell me your thoughts. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.